Welcome to my office that never became an office, and this is a long-standing project that I just wanted to show you guys on things being put off in their physical realm and how you can put off things just like your debt, which I'm going to get into today in this video. If you're new here and you don't know me, my name's Ray. I've ran a grocery store for about 2.5 years with my wife. We own this channel that we discuss finances on. And today we're going to be getting into my debt story. Let me talk with my hands. I want to get out of this room because it's just giving me anxiety of things I didn't finish. I will eventually finish this, and you may see it if you subscribe down below. And by smashing the like button down below, it really helps this channel grow and support our small business. There's always that one or two things in your life that you put off and put off and put off. And this is me, being honest and just showing you the reality of my life. This is that one thing in my life that I put off for so long, and I'm putting it on a video because I don't hold anything back. And I know you guys have the same thing too. If you want to comment that down below, let me know. Some people don't want to admit that. That's fine. But it's annoying. And every Monday I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to tackle it, and then I do something else or something else comes up and I put it off. And here we are standing in the middle of it all, and it's all going to collapse on me one day, and I just don't want to talk about it anymore. So my debt story starts a lot different than a lot of people that you've probably watched on YouTube or other people that have a lot of credit card debt. Mine was basically education that caused me so much debt and so much worry over the last 5 years. Now, to make a long story short, that debt was paid off, but we took on a lot of other business debt to get everything going in our lives regarding our grocery store, which you may or may not have seen. So like many of you who may be in school or graduating or going into school, just know that the debt doesn't go away once you graduate. And for some reason, while I was in school, I never cared about the debt as much. I never really thought it was real, or for some reason I thought I'd get a job in 1 year I'd be able to pay it off all at once. But it definitely is real. It doesn't go away once you get that diploma, which you may or may not use. Big shout out to Felicia. She's finishing up our taxes right now. Very stressful time. Whether you owe money or not, best of luck with your taxes this year. So they usually cost me around $6,000 per year to go to the university, and I was there for about 4 years, so you're looking at about $24,000 at the end of graduation. Mind you, I graduated, I didn't want to stop then. I went for another degree, which only took me 1 year, and that was another, I would say, $6,000. So at the end of it all, it was about $32,000, which for some reason I thought was not a big deal. I didn't think it was anything I could worry about. School, everyone has to go to school, everyone has to take on this debt. So if everyone has it, there must be a way everyone's paying it off, right? It must be easy, or it must be something that floats away once you get your diploma, because you get this beautiful job right out of university, and that's not the case. Telling you this story, and in general with this financial channel, I hope we can advise you in how to avoid these mistakes in your own future and make these issues a little bit lighter on your road to financial success. So many of you have already realized probably over your financial journey that there's good debt and bad debt, and my debt throughout university fell into 90% good debt, I would say, about 10% bad debt, which was credit card debt. And to be honest with you, by the end of my graduation, I did have some money saved to pay off maybe 40% of that total $40,000 that I owed. And then it was a long uphill battle of saving, being frugal, working full-time at a grocery store, which kind of led me to opening up my own. That's another story for another day. However, it really helped, ground me and keep me financially responsible, that I had all this debt to pay off, and my diploma didn't really get me that $100,000 job right out of university like I kind of thought. I know I was dumb, I was young, but just be aware that that doesn't always happen right out of school, and that was what happened to me, or what didn't happen to me. So that would be the personal side of my debt. The education side of it was probably 90% of what accumulated to that $40,000 in debt. And to be honest with you, I did get a job in the field. It was a teaching career, just substituting. I was still working at a grocery store at the same time. So I was kind of balancing both to slowly, pay off that debt and finally be debt-free to move forward with my financial future. Unfortunately, I decided to do something different and took it a whole nother way. And now you're probably wondering, well, maybe you're not, but why would you get into more debt? You just paid it off, you were free, you could start building your career, building everything else out. I didn't want that life. I knew I would take another chance, and I took some more good debt, you could say, but at a very high risk. So some may consider it bad debt, some may consider it good debt. To me, it's good debt because I used that debt to make more money, or the attempt to make more money. And that's where we are today, with a sad total. Well, when we first started, it was a sad total. Now it's not as sad of a total, but it's still kind of sad because I still have to pay it off. But I think we will pay it off. So over the next few years after university, I got into my career. I didn't really find a passion for that career, and I always advise people on this channel, follow your passion, not the money will follow. I had a dream to open up a grocery store. Now that costed money, most of which I didn't have. I did have some savings after paying off my debt, but unfortunately I didn't have all the money, which required me to take on a business loan. And we did our research, we found the best possible interest. We used a government business loan that was through our bank. It still unfortunately cost quite a bit. And that total amount wasn't very nice, I would say. Hang on. This background is, hang on, let's get some feng shui going on here. See, am I cool yet? I have a lamp. Well, the total amount that we accumulated for the business debt was $65,453. I remember that day looking at the loan papers. I'll remember that number forever. And to be honest with you, we are actually past the halfway point paying that down. We've took on no other debt. We haven't financed any other equipment. Everything we have made, we've reinvested or paid ourselves with. So I can say that's going quite well. It is an example of good debt to this point. You could call it bad debt if it was very high risk and you lost that investment, but I guess it goes in this situation, it goes between if it works or not is what people will call it good debt and bad debt. Unfortunately, sometimes it goes the other way, but fortunately for us, it's going the right way, so I would call it good debt. It's a powerful scene, like there's shadows, we got the lighting, it's dark, we're talking one-on-one right now. This is a powerful scene. I like this, okay? Thank you. One thing I've never admitted to this channel, and it's very embarrassing that, we give a lot of advice, but we make mistakes as well, like everybody else. I never thought you guys would assume that we did or didn't. But I'm just saying, and I want to be honest with you guys, the store was never supposed to cost this much. We walked into the space, we really liked how it looked. I knew from the very start we wouldn't have enough money to finance it ourselves, so we had to look at a business loan. Therefore, from what was supposed to be a $15,000 startup, turned into about an $80,000 startup. But I have faith in us, and I have faith in this location and this concept. And at that point, I knew we were gonna have to take a business loan out. So yes, many people say don't start a business on a loan. I'm living proof that it can work. Whether you decide to do that or not is your financial decision, but just know that it can't work and then it can on the other side of things. So we had to make many sacrifices to get this loan. We had no car debt, we had no house debts, we had no huge credit cards. Just know that anytime you're looking to get a loan, a business loan like that, you will be assessed on everything from, I can even tell you I missed a few payments on a phone, or it was late payments or something like that, and that comes up. Every little detail that you have outstanding or balances or your credit score is all taken into consideration, from your phone to your car to your electrical bills. These are all taken into consideration when you're applying for a business loan as well, because it's going to be under your name and you probably will have to personally guarantee it. Sorry, I have you guys set up on a mason jar right now. to get down to the actual numbers we owe still, I can happily say we finally passed the $30,000 mark. We are at about $28,500 left owing. We pay about, I would say now it's about $1,100 a month. Every month, that's with principal and interest. And we are planning on doing a balloon payment on that amount by the end of this year. I'm not sure how much that's going to be, but I'm advising to pay this debt as fast as possible. And now we're in a comfortable spot that we know this business can work. It was too early to really do that before, but at this point, I know this business can, the numbers are strong, there's a strong future for it, and I know we can pay more than $1,150 a month, I believe we're paying now. Yes, so that's going to be where we go with this, and hopefully by the time we talk about this again, it's more close to the zero mark than the $10,000 or $20,000 mark that it may be by the end of this year. So let's pray for the best, and I hope the best for all of your financial futures and paying off your credit card debts or your card debts or whatever it may be. Try to focus more on the good debt side of things that can make you money, such as investing in a business or real estate, and worry less about putting a TV on credit cards or a new phone on credit cards. Try to live within your means, which means if you make $100 a week, don't spend $110, because you're not going to get anywhere, and we have to learn that the hard way as well. Going through all this was an eye-opener, we'll say. So total debt for my investments and my career and my business equaled about $105,000. We are happy to say that's around $28,000 now. So I've paid the majority of that off. My goal, and I can tell you guys this with all honesty, my goal is to pay all that off before we look for a house early spring next year and move forward from there as we build this channel and this grocery store business that I hope you've grown to love and enjoy, just like we have grown to love and enjoy making these videos. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. I'm going to end it here because I can ramble on forever about finances, but I do want to let you guys go to bed or finish wherever you are, on the toilet or in the house or wherever you may be. Enjoy your day. Thanks for watching this video, and stay financially smart.